Hey guys, so welcome to today's vlog, and I hope you guys are having a great day and a good weekend. Before I continue, please hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, please hit that sub button, and also share with all your friends. Turn on post notifications when a new video pops up, just like this one, but nothing came up, so you have to hit the post notifications. Did I say that right? Anyway, yeah, so let's get with the day, guys. Is that a good papa? Yeah. Oh, the pictures. Yeah, you like the pictures? Yeah, you like the bracelet too? Yeah, it's your allergy bracelet. Yeah. So today and tomorrow, there's a school bus strike. And so we're basically lucky that her parents live close to us, and that
they're available.
yeah, exactly, especially in emergency situations. I remember the day of when Sarah was pregnant with Micah, and she had to go to the delivery room. I was at work. It was like around, let's say, 4 a.m. I asked her, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And she was like, "Yeah. I took a bath. I'm just and I'm calm. No more contractions. I'll be fine. Just go to work. So I head to work, and then afterwards,
At 8:30.
what did you say?
No, but at 8:30 I'm with Sam at the bus stop, and I'm like, oh no. These are the big ones. I couldn't breathe and talk to them at all. So I'm like, come back! It's time! Come back!
And so I dropped everything. I took my bike, rode to home, and then I saw her. She was just paralyzed, in the middle of the sidewalk, standing there. It's like, oh wait. It's like, and then afterwards her brother came to get Eli, because Sarah had Eli with her too. And then afterwards we just went to the hospital. I don't know how we handled. Actually, I don't know how you handled getting Sam ready to school that day. And you know what was lucky? There was no snow.
No.
There was no snow at all. It snowed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there was nothing because I was riding my bike. Oh,
I heard the alarm, but they're doing.
That's the noise you hear.
They're coming today.
Oh yeah.
They're coming today.
Oh yeah, the fire department's coming to test all the equipment
No,
here.
I thought it was actually because I heard the alarm.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how she handled it, because it was 2 kids plus Sam's school, and yeah, and we were so lucky that there was no snow, because I wouldn't have been able to ride my bike and get home back in time. So, but yeah, going back to the bus situation, he has a friend dropping him off home after school, so we're lucky on that. And why in the middle of the winter? Why can't it be at least spring? Come on. Because right now, apparently it's super cold. So.
Oh, you're upside down. No, you're not gonna push like that, Micah. I hate it.
So now Sarah's off to the immunologist. And,
It's not immunologist. There's no triple N. It's immunologist.
So Sarah's off to the doctor to talk to the immunologist. There we go.
Immunologist.
Yes, I have issues, man.
But you add letters. That's
yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
Immunologist. Like immunity,
Yeah, but we're hoping to get more tests done on Micah for the mast cells reaction. So he went number 2 last night, and then we have that sample to give them, and that what they wanted. So hopefully we get somewhere with that. Actually, the other day I had meat pie, and it had cinnamon in it, and I didn't realize it, but afterwards I started getting reactions to it, and the reactions that I started feeling was like first the brain fog. I would like be all over the place in a way, and like I would be also not saying words properly. Like I know I have issues with that too, but I also notice it going more and more into reaction mode with in that department. And like I would try, like earlier, like you saw, like I was trying to pronounce stuff, and it wasn't working properly. And I noticed that yesterday too. And no, that's part of a reaction. And also this morning, my stomach was all over the place, and I was getting shortness of breath on top of it, and that's my body trying to get rid of whatever made me react with, which was the cinnamon. My body was so itchy, it was so crazy. Like, I think that's why I'm getting the spots right here too. So I took Benadryl, and it worked. Like, it calmed down, and it was better.
Overall, he's kind of worried that we're not passing any foods at all. He says something bigger is definitely going on. The fact that he's always in reaction mode, like always itchy everywhere. Even his clothes, he reacts to the change of temperatures, everything. And he's always got like leaking eyes that turn into conjunctivitis. That's pink eye, by the way. And his nose is always stuffy and bothering him. Like everything. He's just never been 100%. Without me having to mention anything about mast cells, he said, well, let's try this medication that's called ketotifen, anyway, something like that. It's an H1 blocker, antihistamine, but it's also a mast cell stabilizer. So basically, I think he wants to see if it can calm down all his mast cell reactions without having said the words mast cell. That's where he seems to be going with his treatment plan. This was a new doctor, by the way. We saw the allergy team instead of the immunology team. They usually work together. We see both of them together, but this was a new doctor that was there. Our actual immunologist wasn't there today. I don't know why. And he seemed to be very like on the same page as us, wanting to find some answers. He listened to our story. He wanted to know what we were doing on our end to try to find some answers. He suggested we go find a FPIES specialist because there are none around here. The problem is the only one he knows of are in the States, in New York. And since we don't have insurance, it would cost us thousands of dollars, and that's just not doable. So we're trying to find somebody in the area, in Quebec or in Ontario, that could help us, focusing on FPIES or mast cells, whatever it is, that could, you know, find an actual treatment plan. So yeah, that's where we're at, on top of doing the scopes within the next month. We were waiting on the results of the... Sam? Calm down, please. The results of the stool samples that we sent in for the calprotectin, which is the inflammation in the intestinal tract. So once that's in, our GI will order the scopes within 2-3 weeks. And that might tell us something. Maybe they'll see inflammation in there somewhere, or something blocking, or I don't know. The plan is just to try whatever we can and see if there's something somewhere. Huh? You need to eat. Don't do that. You want to take off your sock? Are they bothering you? You want them on?
And she was saying that somebody in our family was in the hospital for 1 week in the States, and it cost them $50,000 for 1 week.
Yeah, because we have no insurance for the States, you know?
Exactly. So, and even Ontario is kind of difficult because
it's not the same. It's not the same process. We'd have to call beforehand, see if the Medicare from Quebec can be worked with in Ontario, and I don't know.
Especially if it's his case, like
I don't know how it works. So we
know.
have to go see social services at the hospital, see what the plan would be if we were to travel somewhere, what they can offer us,
Yeah, because
we have no treatment plan here, so we'd have to travel somewhere.
Plus,
So
I don't have insurance on top of that.
Oh, yeah, that medication. The one problem we have now is it usually comes in a syrup, a cherry flavored, and he can't handle that. I know he can't. It's full of corn and dyes and other stuff that he won't be able to handle. The problem is there is no pure form of it that you can find anywhere. And it always comes with added cornstarch in it. So either we try the syrup that's really bad, or we try the one that has cornstarch in it that we know corn is a big trigger of his. So I don't know what the plan is now. Maybe trial it anyway, see if it helps. If not, we have to go on something different, maybe. Huh? What? A hug?
The medicine is basically the one I'm taking, but for him.
No.
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 What's the Zyrtec?
It's the same. Zyrtec is an H1 antihistamine, so it's like Claritin, Reactin, everything for the allergies like you would have in the spring or whatever. It targets the eyes, the nose, the breathing, everything. That's the thing is the one that you smell. The one they're prescribing him, it's an H1 antihistamine, but it's also a mast cell stabilizer. So it's got the added benefits of being two things at once.
See, guys, I'm still learning. We don't really know everything there is to know about this.
The thing is, it's usually a prescribed asthma medication, but it doesn't really work that well for asthma. They said they found out by mistake that it works to calm down the mast cells in the body.
So yeah, that's what's happening to me right now, because I haven't really felt any reactions. The other day I actually I was cooking egg for them, and I took a little piece by mistake, and like it was on the side, and I was like, what did I just do? And I didn't feel any reaction afterwards. Like no stomach pains, no nothing.
It was a bite, so maybe
it was small bite, but before it was, even if it's the smallest thing, it used to give me instant reaction. And so I was shocked to see like the egg would not give me any reaction. And also the Larabar, as before, I wouldn't be able to have it. And now I don't feel any reaction right away. Like before, I used to feel within the 3-hour mark. Yeah. Right away, the reaction. It was really, really bad. So, and that one, the Zyrtec, we ordered it through the States. And,
yeah, because it's not here. Because the Canadian version of Zyrtec is called Reactin, but it has corn. I don't know why they add stuff to the Canadian version. It's like the formula Neocate in the States. It is soy-free. The Canadian version contains soy. Why? I don't know. It's like there's no soy-free option in Canada.
All right, guys. So that's it for today. Remember, if you're new, please hit that sub button. Please hit that like button and comment down below. Share with anybody and spread the words.